atmosphere is charged. The mood festive. And the people are celebrating, heralding another year of unique accomplishments. Barely a couple of years to its silver jubilee, Jigawa State celebrates the 23rd anniversary of its creation in pomp and pageantry. Jigawa launched into a new dawn of difference, distinguished by the translation of dividends of democracy into tangible, measurable, assured benefits in the lives of its people. With an all-inclusive approach to governance, emphasis on education, health, social security, and human capital development, transportation, rural and infrastructural development, to agriculture, economic empowerment, housing and water supply. The state is taking giant strides that have become of inevitable appeal to both inside and foreign observers and investors.
Jigawa, like any other place in the world, we want the best for the state, the best. And we have a very clear idea, a very, very clear understanding what is called, comfort. Comfort is an art. It's something we know all know. Therefore, this is something we're working towards too. And the vision in me, which is also shared by the Jigawa people, the love for the people, which, is for each other, the understanding that, we need to come together and rescue ourselves. That, unity, which is from that, huge, they say, that huge engine which is propelling us.
23 years from obscurity to limelight, 23 years from degeneration to regeneration. 23 years from being the last to becoming the first. And sunlight has broken through grey crowds, especially the last 7 years that have brought tremendous and unbelievable transformation to the state in all aspects of life. The magic is found in the way the people at the helm of affairs in the state think. At the head of this think tank is His Excellency Dr. Sule Lamido, Governor of Jigawa State. A visionary man reckoned with by all and sundry to possess outstanding leadership acumen and management skills. The leadership quality of the governor is the touchstone of development in the state.
My fellow Jigawa citizens, today we are assembled here to celebrate our birthday, being 23 years old. It has been a very, very difficult journey, full of difficulties, full of challenges, but with prayers, commitment, resolve, and a discipline, we're able to overcome most of those problems. And we are here today at 23, assembled here with our history, beginning with the first governor of the state, who was then called military administrator, Sule.
When Jigawa State was established 23 years ago, and I was appointed as administrator, I had definite directives. One, that I should establish a functional administration for the state. And Duse was just a village with thatched houses. And only one brick house was available when I came in. There was no light, no water, no telephone. In fact, the first house I stayed the day I came was the chairman's guest house with one door, with one room, one door, and the door was leading to the market. So if I'm inside, if you open the door, the market people are seeing me. That was what was available for the administrator.
He handed over that tiny baby to our young first civilian governor outside Borno, who faced the task of nurturing that baby by providing for it, the required facilities, beginning with radio house and other infrastructures.
Basically, nursing on ground in Jigawa State in terms of government institutions in place and in terms of basic necessities of life. So feelings were mixed. It was nostalgic, of course. It was that of excitement coming to serve my people, and of course that of this burden on my head. How do I handle it?
General Ibrahim came in also, and because of the love of the baby, did all he could to also nurture the baby.
Most of the workers were living in Kano, coming to work in Jigawa, and at the end of the day, they will go back to Kano. That's where they were residing. So I had virtually nobody around, with the exception of my aides.
And the baby was growing, it was also facing some difficulties and challenges. He did his best.
My tour of local government areas showed me people who were yearning for leadership, for development, to get themselves out of the rural life in which they were in.
As a young military officer, and who then came during the time of transition, there are so many challenges because of the political activities.
When I took over from Colonel Rashid Shekoni as the military administrator of Jigawa State, there were a lot of projects that he had initiated. Some were initiated by his predecessors as well. And my job then was to make sure that all the projects that he had initiated then, or that were ongoing, were completed before the end of my tenure.
And then the new governor came in, Samin Tulaki, for whom today I am standing in for. I called him and said I should please convey to Jigawa his own apology for his inability to be here with us today, but then he's here with us in mind and separate. Samin Tulaki did his best under those difficult days, because under civilian dispensation it's very, very difficult to meet the yearnings and aspirations of citizens. Under those difficulties, he did his best, and he, in 2007, handed the power of government to me. So today I'm sending in for Samin Tulaki, and also thank for myself as the most junior of the senior governors.
Jigawa State, northwest Nigeria, a land of beauty, a land of hope. From a quiet corner under the old Kano State, Jigawa rose like the phoenix and is no doubt in a hurry to catch up with the rest of the world.